So then, like, hey, like once you get this money, like, hey, people have jobs, right? But like, how do you keep your money? Like, because like people make money from YouTube, but like, if you can't keep your money, you always spending. Like, you're not
Hmm.
gonna have money at the end of the day. So, what's your recommendation for that?
Honestly, look at your like bank account, like all your recurring subscriptions, like Netflix, Hulu, or whatever else you have recurring subscriptions. Try and cancel the
Mm.
subscriptions for now. Get your homies like Netflix account and share with him or her, whatever it is. But
Yo, if
honestly,
y'all got Disney Plus, give me it. If y'all got, leave it in the description if y'all got Disney Plus.
even for myself, I'm currently I've been living in the Airbnbs like the past like 3 4 months now.
Wow.
Like I don't have like an apartment. Like I didn't want to
Mm,
pay for a bed or
mm,
cooking utensils or any other thing. So honestly,
mm,
all I have to my name is like in terms of possessions is
mm,
just my luggage
mm.
and my laptop, my phone. That's it. I'm kind of like looking
Minimalism.
for a minimalist type of lifestyle,
Mm,
and because I'm living in Airbnb, I'm also very cautious of the things that I buy. Let's say I
mm,
move in a month or move in 2 months. Do I really
mm,
want to carry this thing around with me wherever I go?
mm,
So in terms of like whatever, let's say whenever you think about buying something, how many hours of my life would it take me to make this money back that I'm about to purchase?
mm,
So if something costs $100 and you get paid $18 an hour, probably takes you what 4 hours of life or 5 hours of life to make that money
mm,
back. So is that product worth 5 hours of your life? Just put it that way.
mm. Now that's fast. Is it more expensive living in an Airbnb, or like you saying like in a long run you're saving money, but or
Oh
is
no,
it
because
just
like if you book in terms of a week or a month, you can
mm,
get like 50 or even 60% discount. So the
mm,
prices that you see on Airbnb aren't like set. So like for example, this place was listed at $1,000,
mm,
and then uh, I negotiated with him. I told him, "Yo, um, I like your place, but is it possible for you to do 700?" And then he's like,
mm,
"Bet, I got you." He agreed to
mm,
it, and then I ultimately negotiated down to 700. You contact like
mm,
10 or 15 different Airbnb hosts, and then one of them is bound to like agree to your budget.
mm. Do
But
you
yeah,
think do you think minimalism is the best way to live a successful life?
I think minimalism is like uh, you feel less constrained to any certain place. So let's say
Mm,
I start reaching my ideal income monthly goal of like $10,000 per month. I can
mm,
like go from city to city pretty easily without having to worry about, oh, but I have this bed here that I need to take care of, or
mm,
have this like chair or table. What am I going to do with
mm.
this? You just like you're pretty mobile in terms of like how you move about life.
Mm. Okay, nah, that's and you're not stuck to a lease or a contract.
Nah,
Yeah.
like straight up, like a month, 2 months. I book like 2 months and 2 months at once,
Mm.
and then I just like if I like it, I'll stay longer.
You ever watch Graham Stephan?
Yeah, I watch Graham Seven, Andre G, stuff like that.
Yeah. So like I know he always talk about like he's kind of a minimalist, right? But then like he's millionaire right now, right? But he's still
Mhm.
living the minimalist lifestyle. But that's how he keeps his money. But like you think if you get to that range of money, you think you're still gonna be like living a minimalist lifestyle, or when do you ever think like you can flaunt and like not flaunt, but like enjoy your money?
I feel like probably the most I would like in terms of like purchasing is like just buying a condo,
Hmm.
or I'm not trying to buy a house with like too much maintenance, or maybe
Really?
rental property. But like in terms of where I live, maybe a condo.
Hmm.
That's about it. But like
Mm.
I'm
Then
very
you pay
based on
that condo fee.
hmm?
I said then you pay that condo fee.
Oh yeah.
But I'm listening.
But yeah, I guess based on like my experience, just like living on the couches, living on someone's
Hmm.
couch, or being even in a homeless shelter, like
Hmm.
I dead ass don't need this. That has kind of shaped me in terms of like
Hmm.
how I go about life now. Right, there are
Hmm.
periods where I would go a day or two wearing the same type of clothing, and then
Hmm.
wait in line, put it in the washer, clean it, use that same clothes or similar clothing, and then
Hmm.
go about my day. Right, so I didn't have
Hmm.
most of the clothes that I did. I sold it or donated it if I couldn't
Hmm.
sell it, and
Hmm.
Shit.
Nah, that's facts though, because like I know a lot of people that like moved to New York, right? But they had so much stuff like that, now they're paying for the rent, and now they're paying for like a storage system because like they have so much stuff they don't know what to do with it. Like
Yo,
you'll be surprised how many people I've heard done that. Yeah.
I feel like one of the things that people don't like do throughout their college or even like trade school life is they're not saving to pay it by the time they graduate.
Exactly.
So there's just a rule of thumb, like any paycheck or deposit that you get, just get into the habit of putting like 20%, 30% directly into your savings account. Just put it in there. Now you only have 80% or 70% to deal with, and just in that already, you're already living below your means because you only have that percentage of your income.
That's straight facts. That's straight
And
facts.
by the time you graduate, you have a decent sized stuff to work with in terms of like paying it back.
And yo, don't be like me. So when I was in college, like there's something called refund checks. So I was getting refund checks, right? But instead of like using that to pay rent or anything, I was going to Miami for spring break, and I was partying all that stuff. And so like I had basically a full academic scholarship, but I ended up like getting refund checks, which gave me debt. So like, yo, don't be like me. I don't regret it, but it's like if I was smarter, if I knew more about finances, like I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, and what's one other like little financial like thing that I like have is like having $1,000 saved up before you start using your credit card. I feel like the amount of like not stress, but like the determination or the character building that it takes to build up $1,000 in your savings accounts prepares you to deal with a credit card.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's facts. You should, yeah. Honestly, you should have like 6 months saved up. That's something I keep forgetting to talk about too.
Like, focus on trying to monetize like the content that you create on YouTube. I feel like YouTube is probably the best platform that you can for content creation. YouTube pays you, and then you can also monetize with sponsorships and like the affiliate program. So the best affiliate programs I would say are going on ClickBank to find things that you have knowledge about or can develop knowledge about, or Amazon Associates. Those two things to monetize outside of YouTube AdSense is probably the best way to make money.
This will be our actual last question. Are trading apps good for passive income? You do stocks though?
Nah, not as of yet.
Okay.
My focus has always been on like YouTube as my main source of income, and then just getting out of credit card. Like my focus has always been like, how are you going to be trading stocks or trying to invest if you still
don't have no
debt?
money? Yeah.
If you have no money or in debt, so you're paying.
You don't have 1,000 saved. You're paying
19% interest on your credit card, but the ROI of your investment is like 8% or 9%. Like,
so what about?
I know like investing is important and like trading apps can definitely make you income, but any money that you put into those trading apps or Bitcoin or whatever it is, just assume that you've lost the money. If you can be okay with that, without knowledge potentially, then you won't be as invested into like putting more money into it.
So let's say you have student loan debt, and then it's like what? Student loan debt like 3-4%. Would you still focus on paying that first instead of trading? If
you have the extra income available to trade, then do so. But I would say just like try and tackle the student loan debt as much as possible so that you can get quick. So I get it. I get the trading aspect, but there's more risk when you pay the student loan towards that. You know, like for sure it's coming down. But like trading is like, you know, you still kind of not gambling, but like there's more risk associated. So you want the tried and true way, in my opinion, is focus on paying off all your debts so that you can then invest the rest of your income towards like investment opportunities.
Okay. So then my take is I completely agree with you. Like you should have 1,000 saved up or even 6 months of income, right? Because once you start putting into like I actually invest in the stock market. Once you start putting money into the stock market, right? But let's say you put in 5,000, but you only have 1,000 in your bank account, right? Now you're looking at that stock every day. Like if you lose 500, you're like, oh my god, I gotta sell, and then you're gonna sell at a loss. So, but let's say you have 5,000 in your saving account, but you have 1,000 stock market. You don't really care. It's like play money. So if it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. You're not your emotion's not attached. And also like when it comes to
Mm,
like trading, yeah, when it comes to like stock market, if you want to make passive income, the difference between active income, passive income. So day trading and forex, all that stuff is active income because you're actively like doing it. You're actively making a trade. But like the pyramid stuff is like that's passive. But then like when it comes to passive income from actual stock market, that means it's dividend stocks, right? So when it comes to like dividend stocks, right? See, it's going before you to actually get a stream of income, you're gonna need like 100,000 before it becomes an actual stream of income from dividend stock because dividend stock is only like 2%, maybe 5%. So like you need a lot of money in for dividend stocks. So like you're gonna have 100,000 in stock market, so but you're not gonna pay off your student loans, which is like what 30, 40,000. But you have credit card debt because you have 100,000 in stock market. So it's like you're gaining that passive income, but then you're losing it from the credit card debt. So it's like make sure to keep your debt on and like know how much you're willing to lose. Like everything I put in stock market, like that's all my play money. Okay. So like if I lose it, I might be sick, but at the end of the day, like yo, that's my play money. I got savings. So yeah. But sounds good. All right, yo. Thanks for coming on, bro.
all right, God bless. Much love, peace, and joy. Namaste. Always remember, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. And too much of any good thing is good for nothing.
All right.
Try to play the friend role when you know it's something you want. What you come to me for? Try to go from 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah, that's your plan. Well, whoever gave you that idea, you should go ahead and smack that man. I don't like no leech. I don't like no leech. I don't.